few weeks ago, I was blessed to meet an internationally known recording artist by the name of Leela James. She's not a gospel artist. She's a soul singer, you know. And those of y'all who like just good, real soul music, definitely check her out. But at any rate, I was blessed to be able to meet her, and we were sitting down, ran our mouth, and we enjoyed ourselves. And I actually got to go. She was like, "Well, you ought to come to the concert." And I'm the type of person, you know, and I got this from my family. I don't care how famous you are, damn, you're gonna be damned. I'm not gonna sit there and try to front. And I was like, well, how much it costs? Because you know, it's a concession. My album ain't no hit yet, so how much it cost to see? And because she took it out, she actually put me and Jessica on the guest list. So you know, and this was actually the first concert other than the ones after that I was actually able to go to. And you know, I ain't gonna lie, I felt kind of important. You know, not only did I meet her, but I was on the list. So you know, now get to go downtown, and we walked in there, and they got ready to tell us how much tickets were, and I was like, oh no, we're on the list. We're on the list. And they said, oh, okay, oh, Mr. Osman, I'm so sorry. Feel free to go on in and have a good time.
There you go.
You know, me and Jeff was up there, how now I've been famous for. But in looking at that, I began to think about my soul. And I began to think about not only my soul, but other people's soul as well. And I was like, okay, am I on the list? Am I on the list that truly counts?
Yes.
Because, you know, if I felt good being on Leela James' list, and she going to have to answer to the same death that I'm going to have to answer to, and stand before the same creator that I'm going to have to stand before, how much better would I feel knowing that I'm on that list known as the Book of Life? You know, we get so, and like I say, we all want to feel important. We all like to know that we are important to somebody. We all like to be in the right, as they say, being in the right place at the right time. Well, I got to tell you though, on the day of judgment, you better be in the right place at the right time. And that don't necessarily mean be in this building, but your spirit and your mind better be in the right place at the right time. When that Gabriel blow his horn and he come back together his own, your soul better be found in the will of God.
Yes.
Your mind better be found thinking on the good things of the Lord and not on the things of this world. Because if you're not found at the right place at the right time in your spirit, you may not be on the list.
Amen.
You know, and a lot of times to be on the world's list, you got to fit a certain mold. You got to look this way, you got to dress that way, you got to act this way, you got to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Well, I want to tell you, I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Because see, I know the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit knows Jesus, and Jesus knows God. I can't get to Jesus without the Holy Spirit. I can't get to God without Jesus. So I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And see, I can't make it on the list. You know, sometimes those of us who like to go dancing and things of that nature, those of us who used to go dancing, sometimes you might couldn't afford the cover charge, but right at that time it'll be a regular to come in or somebody in high standing, and they'll be like, oh, don't worry about it, he with me. Well, I know when I get to the gate of heaven, I can't afford the cover charge. I can't afford the cover charge. Oh, but there was a cover charge paid back on Calvary called blood. It was a charge that I couldn't pay, but God covered it in the blood. Henceforth, the cover charge. And on that day when I stand before the gates, I know that Jesus will say, oh, don't worry about it, he with me. His tab been covered. And when they look at their tab, all you're going to see is a big red blotch that covered up all of my iniquity, that covered up all of my stains, that covered up all of my shortcomings, that covered up every lie I ever told, that covered up every time I ever lusted, that covered up everything I've ever done on my tab. It's been covered. And that's all they're going to see is my name on the list. You know, sometimes you got different codes and different colors. If this color by your name, you get this level of VIP. And if you get this color, then you get to the third level of VIP. Oh, but ain't it good to know that on that day, only one color gonna be important, and that's the color red. And everybody who followed the will of God gonna have that color red by their name. And in glory ain't no VIP set, because we all very important people.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
Ain't gonna be no this section for these people and this section for these people. But we all gonna be able to sit at the feet of Jesus. We all gonna be able to sit at the feet of Jesus and be blessed. It don't matter how many miracles you perform. It don't matter how many tongues you spoke. But if you lived right, if you said unto him, I surrender all, we shall all wear a crown and we shall all have our name written in the book of life. Now let me ask you, are you on the list? Cornel West and Michael Eric Dyson, but I'd like to meet Jesus. So sign me up for the Christian Jubilee. Because again, you got to know somebody that knows somebody. Me throwing Cornel West's name up in Jesus' face ain't gonna do me no good. Because you know, sometimes when you want to throw a name up and you say, well, I know this person or I know that person, they might tell you, well, that don't impress me because I know them too. But on the day of judgment, when I say, Jesus, I know Cornel West, or I know Little James, not only is he going to tell me I know them, he's going to tell me, well, that don't impress me because I made them. Just like I made you. Another song went on to say, I know I've been changed. For the angels in heaven that sign my name. See, you got to understand, it's a guest list in glory too. It's a guest list in glory. And if my name ain't on that list, I can't make it. It don't matter how sharp I am, but see, I don't need trendy clothes to get in glory. I don't need to wear Fat Farm and FUBU and Dolce and Gabbana and Gucci and Hoochie and all these other things. But I'm going to tell you what clothes I'm going to need to wear if I want to make it to heaven. I'm going to have on the whole armor of God. I'm going to have on the breastplate of righteousness. I'm going to have my feet girded with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Nike might be all right, but having my feet girded with the gospel, it don't get no better than that. It might be good to have Versace rope across my chest, but if I got the blood stained down across my chest, so I want to tell you today, it don't matter who you know on this earth. Because see, this way the song said, this world is not my home, I'm just a stranger passing through. But see, everything I'm doing now, I'm doing it because I want to get on the list. See, I done sat there and I looked at my physical pocket, and I know I sure can't get to heaven based on what's on my physical pocket. But I done looked in my spiritual wallet, and I must admit, even then, I done came up a little short. Because see, you got to understand, when you go to a club or speak, Lord, you know, when you go to a club sometimes, you not only do you have to pay the cover charge, but you got to pay for your drink. And you know, sometime at the end of a night when you're at a club, you done spent about $45 or $50. Oh, but if I live right here on earth, I shall drink from a well that I will drink from a well that never runs dry. And I don't have to worry about having enough money because it's included on my cover charge. It's included when my name was on the list. You know, sometimes when that list get real good, they'll tell you all the rights and privileges you have. Because your name is on this list, you can go in this room and take everything that's in there. You can go in that room and take everything that's in there. Well, God don't tell me on that great day. He said, because your name is on the list, you can sit at the great banquet and you can have whatever you want. You can go before the well that never runs dry, and you can drink till your soul gets happy. You can go and pick your mansion, and you can live there for eternity, because everything been covered on the blood. Because you live right on earth. You prayed without ceasing. You fought the good fight. You kept the faith. Now there's a power for you. I can just see the doorman standing there. And you know, sometimes a doorman at the clubs and stuff might look at you because you don't have on what they think you ought to have on. And although you telling them you got a right to be in there, they don't want to let you in. But that's when you say, go get the owner. And then the owner come up there and say, oh yeah, that's Daniel, you and me. Oh, well, I can see one of them angels standing at the club called heaven. And the angel might look at me and say, I done seen your life. Ain't no way you can make it up in here. But you ain't dressed for the party. Oh, but I got two friends up there. One by the name of Grace.